Hey y'all, it's me James again, and today I'm going to be doing a video on a new release. This just came out a few days ago, and this is basically what Lee and at Lee's Razors and Phil at Bull Goose have come out with both sponsoring the soap from Tabula Rasa, and it is steampunk. Now, what I can tell you is that it comes in this 90-gram container, 3.2 ounces. There's the ingredient list. I'll also post the ingredient list on some type of slide in the video, that way you can see it better. It'll probably just be a photograph of this blown up more. Because I don't believe I even seen the ingredient list on the website. I could be wrong, but I don't recall seeing it. It comes with this little cap that's over the cream. I love the smell of it. It's very clean smelling. I'm going to set this over here to the side. Alright. And to me, it almost smells kind of like a banana boat sunscreen, if you've ever used that. And that's what it kind of reminds me of scent-wise, which I don't mind that scent. So it has like probably cocoa butter-ish type stuff inside of it. Some of the other stuff, I'll see if there's anything more scent description on the forum at the Shave Nook, because again, this is for the Shave Nook. It's our very own forum soap, our first one. So congratulations, guys. I'm about to go through it, and this is my first time using it. I just received this today from Phil, and thank you so much, Phil. I appreciate it, but you can get it at either shop, at Lee's Razors or at Bull Goose Shaving. Again, steampunk, as you can tell. Has that H.G. Wells, Jules Verne type look about it. Dune, the desert planet, Arrakis. And yeah, so I'm going to be using a Kai blade, a fresh one, and today I'll be loading that up in the Maggard MR3. I was so pleased. Again, there's what it looks like. No stamping on the blade at all. I was so impressed with the performance over several days that I wanted to go ahead and give it a try in a different razor. And so I figured, why not put it in this? I was going to do it in the MR3, but I was like, no, let's go ahead and do it in the Maggard. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten it up. And let's see where we're at. No need to bear down crazily. Okay, so I got a little bit unevenness. So I'm going to loosen it just so that I can slide it. Also, when you do this, be careful with the blade tabs, because they are still capable of slicing you as well. So I'm so ready to shave today. Been a long day of writing work instructions. I have that as one of my sub projects to make sure that in the summertime people go on vacation time or whatnot, and we just all need to be able to cover each other. So it's been something not hard, just extra, and just one of those things that kind of can be an annoying task, but very helpful to your coworkers. Pardon me. Alright, so I got it pretty well set. There we go. Good enough. And I'll be using the Vie-Long Natural White in Olive Wood. It's an excellent brush. It did so well on my previous shaves with it that I wanted to go ahead and bring it in on this, since it is not specification exclusive to Fillet Bulbous with the Shave Nook soap or cream, because it is very soft. I can tell you that. I'm not sure how much this is going to cure and get harder, but it is mashable. So I'm going to go very light on the top here. Now the opening's medium, would probably be considered larger for most of the standard stuff prior to this last year or so, with everyone coming out with the wider mouth containers, but it's alright. You can still get in here plenty. It is a cream, so I gotta be conscious of how much I'm really pulling up. Just going real light. I'll try to comment more on it if I pick up more as I go along. Just lightly wet the tips. Load it up a little bit more. So I grabbed 2 of these. I'm gonna see if my brother would like it. I think he will. It's got a nice clean scent about it. Alright. Smells good. I think there will be folks out there that would be happy with this. I don't pick up a lot of spice to be the top note. I don't pick up a lot of floral to be the top note. It's just has this collaboration between all those scents that they're just in there working together. So much like the Harkonnens. Alright. Okay, let's see how this comes out as I lather it. Let me just wipe my face real quick. Alright, nothing major, just a quick wet. And here we go. Pardon me. Yeah, so I've been really looking forward to a shave today, especially since I've known all the afternoon that I've had this waiting. Banana? Again, this brush is a paint master, so not much to get this brush going. Wow. Okay, so the brush is really making this lather come out. I can see that already. Okay. Got about 2-3 days growth, 3 I think. And nice and creamy. Has a lot of glide just here on my fingertips. Not using any pre-shave oil today or anything. That feels pretty good. I'll have to try this with an open blade. whether it's the feather or something else. I'm going to put just a little bit more water just to keep the tips a little hydrated, just a few sprinklings. Alright, and I'm going to set it in my bug. Pour up that water, and what I'd like to do is, I had heard Lynn Abrams talk about it, and I'm sure there's others, but in one of his videos he had talked about leaving just a little bit of moisture in the bottom of whatever you're letting your brush be held in if you're face lathering. So I'm going to do that, just to let that lather suck it up. Alright, and here we go. Really hard for me to get my bearings down on what's all in this. A little bit of sweet, but not a whole lot. More into hair reduction than like I'm getting a whole lot. So just a reminder, these blades are sharp, so they can lull you because they feel smooth, at least to me. So be careful. I'm pretty sure if your technique is already pretty dialed in, if you do happen to fudge a little, probably won't be too bad of anything, probably just a weeper, but I could see where if you got a little too into it, could probably do you some damage and you wouldn't know it until after it's too late. Very nice. Very clean cap, so I don't notice a whole lot of residue forming. Alright, I'm going to rinse and repeat. Here we go. Very nice. The label on it feels like it's coated, so it doesn't feel like just a little bit of moisture will do anything to the labeling. I know that thought went kind of off a little bit there. I was talking about the cover for the soap. Alright. Alright, I'm not detecting any burning. I'm not detecting any abnormal like redness other than the normal that I would get. I'm just getting a closer shave. I don't feel overly dried out. Feel soft. So far so good. I'm gonna lather up real quick, so I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. So what I can tell so far is after I'm just cleaning off soap, basically just so that I have a better surface to come back with, this is really nice and slick. Good slick cream. Here we go. Don't know a whole lot about the chemicals used to make the soap or the cream. I didn't see anything that said specifically vegan, but I didn't see anything at first glance that said tallow. And this brush can paint. Plenty there. And I know Chris TSE, the wet shaving evangelist, is anxious to see me fondle this lather. So I'm almost there, Chris. Alright. Wet shaving is such an awesome community of gents. I have a project I'm working on, courtesy of Mike Perry, who came across some Bethlehem olive wood shaving brush handles. They look amazing. Thank you, Mike. So thankful to that and the other little goodies that you just threw in the package when you sent it to me. Thank you very much. And the time that you put into it. I'm going to try to have that project ready by next weekend. If not, it may have to wait until a little bit later. Blade feels smooth still. The soap has plenty of hydration. Really decent sheen. Let's see what I got. Grab some of this. Feel about. I'm liking that. Alright. Face is not dried out at all. Feels like a good shave. That was it on that. Let's look at the lather. Just coming out of that knot. The horses relinquished the cream. Has a good density to it. Can feel it. I mean, it just gets in there. I mean, yeah, it's dense. There we go. All right. A little bit of maybe like a palm or a fern or something like that. I seem to maybe be picking up something like that. So a little bit green element to it. Not entirely floral though, more like plant. But wow, I mean, this stuff feels great. It's left a great job on my face and I'm very happy. Great shave. Price points much higher than I normally would pay. I mean, one of these is like what I would normally pay for what I buy for two things. So yeah, I'm still satisfied with it, but not something I would normally do. But since it was for the shave nook, yeah, I went ahead and did it. I did it. I'm going to go ahead and clean up, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, it was a great shave. The steampunk, great job. Great glide, great cushion. Skin conditioning feels fine, not dried out. It's been a few minutes since after I shaved, and yeah, nice and supple. Didn't notice any burning at all, so no irritation, which is one of those things, again, that you have to look out for anytime you try a product that's new to you. So all in all, a great job. Go shave Nook. Thanks for watching.